So this is the apartment space, got the kitchen over here, which is all quite nice and small. Does the job for me, perfect. And then I've got my living space over here, we just got our sofas. And it's taken me a little while to get this sort of set up like this. I've had this set up a little while, layout, like so it's a stereo amplifier. The cushion in the middle is actually a footstool, but I figured I'd show it, because with this sofa it's kind of needed. The plants are one of my recent additions in the last few months. They've really brightened up the area. But this TV, I've had this TV about, I don't know, 10 years. It's a 32-inch Sony TV. It's really good quality. You can see I've got another middle speaker down there. So it's a Rotel. I've had this amp since I was like 12. It's an old school Rotel amp. And I've had this for a long time and it's been absolutely solid. Fantastic stereo amp. I recommend anyone if they want to get anything like this. I've got some seeds germinating on there, some chili seeds. So you have to ignore that. But yeah, I've connected it up. The little middle cone's taking a pump. But we've got a subwoofer in the corner there, with the switch on top of it. We've got the speaker there, Celestian speakers. I can't remember what they're called. Dyson XR15s. There we go. They could be in probably better state. But no, it's fairly simple what I've got with this. It's a HP Pavilion computer. I've got my games and my Switch all hooked up over there. And how's the output going on this? So it's HDMI to the TV from the computer, and that's how I've always had it, because it's the way I've always preferred it. And then recently I've got this monitor on a DVI input on the graphics card, so they're both coming out the graphics card in this computer. And thankfully I think the actual graphics on this secondary monitor are only possible because of the onboard graphics on the actual processor, the AMD chip. But I've tried to be tidy with a lot of the leads. I would like a wireless microphone. That's the capture card I'm using. It's literally one of the cheapest ones going. But it does the job for what I need to do. And I actually think it's probably more capable than what I'm using it. It's literally, my computer can only really do about 720p streaming at the minute. And even though I haven't really got old DVDs and games and stuff, like I haven't got a PSP anymore, I ain't got a 360, I ain't even got a Blu-ray player anymore, but I've got all like my Full Metal Alchemist collection at the bottom there. I've not watched that in a good while, but that's pretty good fun. And the Monstera. It's a great plant, this has actually really come out. But yeah, no, as I say, it's just a quick video on my setup. It's fairly basic, but it's pretty good. The stereo can go pretty loud. I would play some music, but copyright this day and age, good lord. But that's why I quite like the laminate floor. Works well with the sofa. Got the kitchen over there. I've just washed this bit of the armchair, so it's still a bit wet. That's not actually a mark. I thought I can't wipe that down. But yeah, no, thank you very much for watching this. I thought the lights sort of set it off, the old IKEA lights right there. But yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my word, I've just plonked, I don't know if this has brought some bad omens with it or something, but I've just plonked this PC on here, and since then, all my cameras have just decided to stop working. Everything just doesn't work. Fantastic. So I don't know if I've got any footage of either what I've just said about the last like half an hour of these, but I'm going to do another video on my phone just to make sure. Let me get some of the actual back screen in the kitchen in there. Just before I actually go and give this away to my mum. So I'm very kindly received my Christmas present from Scan finally, so it hasn't been scammed, which is good fun. Although I'd say the practices could be a bit better with customer service, but whatever, we're not going to go there today. But basically this is my, don't slide over, this is the problem now, I'm having to do one-handed. But this is my old HP Pavilion. This will be going to my mum. I've just swapped out the hard drives between these two. That's the main thing I wanted to do. So this is a 180 watt HP like 510 Pavilion desktop that I've had with a AMD A10 9700 and a GT 1030 in it. I had a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I recently installed a 250 gig like SSD, and that's been such a big difference. I completely did a fresh install of Windows on that SSD, and it now boots in like 20 seconds, and it's brought so much life back into it. It's amazing. But with streaming, now that I've started doing videos and more streaming content, it just basically it can't keep up. It could game 1080p on most titles pretty well before like 2018, 2017, no problem. 60 to 120 frames quite well, but as soon as I've brought streaming into it, it's just fallen on its face. And that's been quite annoying. So I've been looking into my PC tech and I've asked for this upgrade, and I'm very thankful it's arrived. I've not tried it yet, I've just been comparing to. So the main thing I've just did now, this came with, it's got 8 gigs of RAM, 2 4-gig sticks, Ryzen 5 3600 and a 1660 Super Black Edition, whatever that means. And it has a 500 gigabyte SSD on M.2, and it had a 1 terabyte hard drive, Seagate hard drive. And so because this is going to my mum, and all my games and Steam games and everything on my hard drive on this one, which I barely used, to be honest, 2 terabytes, and I've used like 300 gigabytes or something on it, not even, you know, barely made a dent. But either way, because of future games and other things I know are quite big, and I've got Gears 5 to download and a few games that I've got ready for this system that I've not played yet, I just want to carry over. So I've just swapped the hard drives. I've not tried it. I'm going to quickly try this one, just to make sure it's fine. I'm going to go and deliver it to my mum and install it and set it all up for her. And then I'll actually come back and I'll set this all up and hopefully be gaming and streaming on it tonight. But we'll see how it goes. But no, I'm very impressed. This is a really nice case. To get the I expected this one to be the same size as this one, and it's not. But she served me well. This has had a bit of a problem where it's like, I'd have loved to have put a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 3 in this, but you can't. HP haven't done any BIOS update or anything to basically allow you to do any upgrades other than GPU. And I know some are even worse, so it's actually cool that you can, if you want. I was just saying in the previous video, but I think it's been deleted. You can actually upgrade this if you wanted. I've heard people putting 1050 Ti's in them, 1060s in them. Problem is though, with this CPU, you're going to be getting basically bottlenecked by that, and that's by big trouble with streaming this. It's just been getting bottlenecked. So this actually has 16 gigs of RAM. It came with 8 and I put 16 in it, but it's 2100 megahertz DDR4. So it's a nice little tasty system in my opinion. It's still good if you just want to entertain with videos, because I couldn't initially do 720. Well, no, I could only do 720 videos. But the graphics card upgrade has definitely made it so I can actually do 1080p 60 frames, and even in the previous video, hopefully that's actually got it, I can do 4K, which has been mad. Even though it's a 1080p TV, it looks epic. So, I'm so thrilled with this. So this one's looking absolutely beastly in comparison. Yeah, we're not going to knock it off the edge. I can't do this one-handed. I had my GoPro, it's failed on me. We're not going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. But no, I'll do probably another follow-up video on this. I'm very thrilled so far, and I haven't even turned it on yet. So cool. No, thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okie dokie. I just thought I'd do this quick update video on how the setup stands now, because it's a bit different with the new computer. And I've got a couple more plans as well. But nothing other than that's changed. Pretty much exactly the same setup, but yeah, it's got the new PC and it's made a hell of a difference to this setup. It's now Ryzen 5 3600 and a 1660 Super. And I'm very happy with it. We're locked at 60 on most games because of TVs. I'm using the TV as a monitor, Sony TV old school one. And the monitor on the right is actually better. But yeah, mega impressed. Well happy with this. I'm about to record some Dirt 2 and I'll go on streaming on Twitch. But for what I need, it's been absolutely perfect. I don't know if I've gone through the system in the other video. We've got a subwoofer in the corner which the boxes and the switch is sitting on. I've got DVDs and stuff that I don't actually watch because I've not got a disc player anymore or anything. Used to have a PlayStation 3 that was perfect for that. Might get another one. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. And the parts have really brightened it up. I've just upgraded this one. I've got a new Palmer Palms, which is why I put that other one down there. It's gotten quite big, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick video, just my setup. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.